welcome y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. This is Nick Reiner, first court hearing in the Criminal Justice Center. We will be watching it live from this destination right here in Los Angeles, okay? Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna do the best I can. I didn't know how to do it on my live stream, so I'm here live streaming, okay? Yeah. So you see the people waiting for Nick Reiner court hearing. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna be sitting out here waiting, be sitting waiting, or how they gonna do it. But welcome, y'all. Welcome. And I appreciate those who come in and want to watch it with me. But I couldn't put it on my live stream. I didn't know how to do that. For those who don't know, Nick Reiner, he killed his mama and dad, y'all, because of the situation he was in. I don't know how he gonna do this court hearing, but you can see all the media people there. They in place. Are they gonna catch him coming out the door? I don't know how they gonna do this the hearing, y'all. I don't know how they gonna do it. But I'm here with them right here, in my room, recording right here. And this is kind of like history. I just want to know. Reiner was, y'all. Nick was on a watch, a mental watch. You have to know what I'm saying, because I can't say everything on YouTube. I don't know how they're gonna do this hearing. Now he got to face the judge. He got to face the court. Hey, there he did that. Here's what it is. They live, y'all, in Los Angeles at the Justice Center. Waiting on the hearing to start. Everybody in this place, everybody is waiting for this. And y'all remember Nick, his father name. He played in, I'm gonna tell you what he played. I'm gonna tell you what Nick played in, Family. What's that? He was the son. That's the son. That's the dad. The son. The son. This his son who did this to him. Took him and his wife out at a gathering that they had at their house, and the son and the dad got into it. They had an altercation at the house, and you know how you dress, them people, you having something at your house and people dress, nice, and you know how your parents are. And I don't know what Nick did, but whatever he did, it caused him and his daddy to explode. And he took his mom and his dad out. So now he got to face his consequences. But right here, y'all, they live. And wait and see what's gonna happen. Pretty much. So this is what we was talking about yesterday when we was talking about high profile hearing in court. I really want to see Nick. I want to see his expression. How they gonna do this? Usually, if they're in jail, they're not gonna come through their front door anyway. They're not gonna come through their front door, or either go out the front door. So I don't know how they are going to televise this. If he's not going to even come out the front door, he's not going to come out the back door. You know how they got a way to get in that courthouse now. That's the Justice Center in Los Angeles, California. So we'll sit and wait just like they doing. Let me see, can I lean this up on this? Let me see, can I lean this on here? God, I really don't know how they gonna record. I don't know what we. I really don't know how they gonna do this, because y'all already know that they're not gonna come through their front door, their front gate there. Y'all already know that just as well as I do. Let me see, can I set this up, y'all? So I can sit there. Put it on the stand. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hang it up on the stand so I don't have to hold it. Gosh. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let me turn it around this way then. Okay. That ain't gonna work. I'm trying to make it stand up by itself, y'all. Just kind of leaning a little bit, y'all. I'm doing the best I can. The stand that I have is not working. Oh boy. Oh, come on, Lanita. Y'all, I can't even get it to sit up by itself. Let me try this. This ain't gonna work. I can't sit it up on nothing, y'all. And then I have string, y'all, but I don't know how to do it. Connect it on to technology that I'm using right now. This ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to hold it. Try my best. I really don't know why the media is out there. Is because they're not coming out the front door at all. I really don't know, but I want to hear what they got to say. Somebody got to come out of that courthouse and speak and tell us what's going on, y'all. After he come out of court, should be a reporter or somebody come out there and talk. I hope so. I just wonder how you can just take your mom and your dad out of here. Jeez. Your mom brought you in the world. They had to help. You see all the some of y'all too young to know who Reiner parents were. Yeah, it's so much I got to learn about live stream, StreamYard, because I could have, like I said, my computer is down, so I couldn't record from my computer, but I do have StreamYard, and I didn't know how to connect this. So I'm going to have to get with some of y'all high-profile social media people, some people who know how to StreamYard from the StreamYard because it's so much you can do. See some of the media people prepared for whatever gonna take place. This is history to me, because I knew what the father used to play on, because like back in our days we had shows that we used to watch at a certain time in the daytime and the night. It was like the same old routine, and I used to watch Nick father be the son inside of I can't even think of the show, but I know the show. Got the man who he was the son of playing the heat of the night. I don't know these people's names. This is so sad. It's bad when your parents older and then they already have you down. They already got a what you call it? You in the wheel and then you take their life like that. Come on now. What would possess you to lose your mind that bad? Well, this is consequences. Sad though. Those were the days. So yeah, well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to keep up with the court hearing, and I want to give a shout out to those, like the Real Talk and Claudia for hooking my television up, since my computer is out of order right now at the time. But I do have StreamYard, but I don't know how to stream from there to my television, so I'm here. I'm here. It's what counts. This is his first court hearing. First court hearing. God, look at that. The media, boy, they in place. I don't know who's gonna come out there and talk, but I don't care who's gonna come out there and talk. These folks is ready. I'm ready, they ready, everybody ready. But they in the cold, I'm not. Really, it's a beautiful day in Atlanta though, so. What is a beautiful day? Wow. He shouldn't be in the courthouse that long. So just be patient and we'll see. But these are all the media people there to stream y'all. Is somebody coming? Are they coming out? Nope. Big boy look like he a security guard. Need me some of this money out here. Got his towel in his back pocket. I don't know what the weather like in Los Angeles, because I'm not from here. I don't know what the weather. I should have looked at the weather before I came on, but I was trying to run to this so I won't miss it. they ain't gonna get him no bun. I doubt if they get him a bun. They don't need to get him one. I wouldn't trust him out. See the media people. Get a shout out to those who watching. I appreciate you watching this with me, y'all, and I appreciate y'all young people stepping y'all game up. Now y'all got to show me how to stream from my television until I get my my everything I need for my computer. But look, I'll be getting everything I need for my computer next week. I don't know. That's okay. I can hook it up from there, but it should be a way I can hook it up from StreamYard to my television. I didn't know how to do it. I just wanted to come in. I'm not good with media, y'all, so I got to give a shout out to y'all. We ain't have all this back in our days. All this electronic, we didn't have this back in our day, y'all. We had to type when we learned how to type. It was like we had the portable typewriters, and so when I type, I can't look at the keyboard like some of y'all be doing. It confused me. I can't even text good. That man just staring at them. Can't stand nobody to stare at me. Alright, commercial. Okay, commercial. I see y'all now. Come on now. There you go, right there. There you go. Did it to your parents. I don't think I could do that. I couldn't do that to my mom. Even though me and my daddy were having issues, I couldn't do my mom like that. My mom brought me in the world, and she been good to me. And so I couldn't even do that to my father. I had to walk away. I can't, y'all. I can't do that to my parents. Parents were good parents, great parents. Not just because I was in a good state of being, you know. Now Nick is going through a lot, y'all. That demon is eating him up. Good parents, great parents. Great parents. Like I said, I remember his dad. I like that his dad, God, what is it thing, the song, the show? Those are the days. Okay, Camper. Okay. I ain't gonna sing. Jesus. But y'all know what? The show that Nick father was on, I used to know the song. We used to know all the songs that come on, y'all. All in the family. Thank you, Lawrence. I'm glad y'all said it. All in the family. I used to love that show, y'all. I love All in the Family. That was one of my shows that I watched. I love the mom and I like the dad because the mom and the dad used to make me laugh. And Nick father, he was a good boy in that in the show. Ooh, that was my show. Yeah, Nick father was the good boy in the show, but his daddy played Heat of the Night. Yeah, all in the. I'm glad y'all said something. All in the family, boy. These folks just don't know we had it made back in the days. Those are the days. Walking at the gun. How is Camper? Yeah, I'm glad y'all said something. Y'all make me feel good. Archie, yeah, Archie Bunker, that's right. Yeah. And Edith, yeah. And y'all remember everything that we watched back there in the days. It was like, it was our show from the morning to the afternoon, evening, to the morning, to the afternoon, to the evening, to the night. We were looking at the same old stuff over and over and over. And y'all, what they really don't know, that back in our days, the TV used to go off, y'all. Like right now, y'all got the TV stand on all night. Our television didn't stay on all night, y'all. It started playing dun 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 dun, and then it said shh, it'll go off, y'all. So y'all got it made. Y'all got social media. Y'all got everything. See, y'all. That's why I appreciate a lot of stuff. Cause we didn't have a choice. I even named my oldest daughter, she's 46. And he ain't getting no bun, Lawrence. He ain't getting no bun. He might well hang it up. I don't know why he did his family like that. Mom was already about my age. Mom and dad around about my age. They older about my age. They couldn't be that. Now, let me see. His fathers should be. I may be a little older than his father. I may be, because I'm 66. So I don't know if I'm the same around. I think I'm a little older than his father. I'm not sure. That used to be my show, y'all. That was my show. And he used to get on his wife. I used to say, Archie, don't be talking to your wife like that. They used to have me laughing, boy. That was a funny show. See, we were some happy people back in the day. We happy now, but we was really happy and fun people. Like to laugh, you know. Now I watch The Heat of the Night, y'all, and it's the old Heat of the Night. I still like The Heat of the Night. Archie, I always call him Meathead. Yeah, when Archie call him Meathead. Wow, he sure did. Meathead. He used to get on his wife. That man had me laughing, y'all. I'm telling you, I watched some good old shows back in the days. Oh, Lord. That was the good old days, y'all. That was the good old days, yeah. And he don't even know how famous his father is. I don't think he want to do it, get his little habit on. He just don't know his father and mother. Well, I didn't know his wife that good. I remember when he met his wife. Thank you. I did. Well, you need it when I get real tickled. Thank you. His father. I remember when Nick's father married his wife, but I can't remember when. So yeah, we had a good time back in the days. Those are the days. It's the same. We was a good guy. He was a good guy, and he was political. Man, I always stood on business. I like his dad. I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. I like his dad. And I like Edith too. Archie wife. She makes me laugh. I said, girl, you had to get fussed at. Oh wow, your husband about to fuss at you. And Archie used to put that look on his face. And Nick father, he always stick up for his mom. He always stick up for his mom in his show. See, we didn't grow up on social media. We grew up on TVs and stuff like that. And soap opera. And Nick had to take his parents out of here. Come on. Call him a polar. That they just don't know that was a fun show, man. Those were the days. Go where you want to go. Y'all, we used to know those words. We used to know every word. Now I can't even remember the words. Oh Lord, I be telling folk that was the days there. Back in the days was the days. Now look at him. He ought to be ashamed of himself. He ought to be ashamed of himself. And his mom and dad probably left him so much money, y'all. They ain't gonna get none of that money now. I still know the song. You still know the song? You go where you want to go. Listen to my dog. Listen to Camper, y'all. But that's what we used to do, y'all. All the people on the shows, we used to sit there and watch their shows. And I used to be a laughing little girl. I just laugh. I watch Archie and I watch his wife because I want to know what they're about to say. And his son, Nick father, I used to look at him. He used to have a girlfriend, a wife in the show. And that Archie was a mess. The other kids get everything, but they rather have their parents back. Yeah. That was the days, yeah. I wonder what they doing. Because he ain't going to come through that. He's not going to come through this door right here. He's not going to come through the front. I don't know who about to talk to us. He going on the inside. Gloria. Yeah, his wife was Gloria. Yeah. And Archie didn't want nobody to be nice to him. I just be laughing. Y'all know over my shows. That was my show. That was my show. Yeah, that was a show. I tell you. Now, the only person who would know that show is my oldest daughter, the 146. But she wouldn't know that. She know Archie. She would know Archie. But she didn't watch the show like I watched it. Man, the Jefferson, I knew the song. I see the Jefferson on TikTok. They have their song on there. I used to do the, and it's Sanford and Son. Sanford and Son. The Jefferson, man, shoot, you don't know. Those are the days. Man, the Jefferson, man, they were my show. I had, during that time, during them days right there, I used to wake up in the morning and watch every show, step, going all the way around to the night before they turn all the TVs off. They wouldn't believe that the television went off. When they put that, what was the national anthem? What was that? Dun, 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 dun. Man, I watch Sanford and Son now. I be trying to do Sanford and Son on my TikTok. I love Sanford and Son. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I remember them days right there. Sanford. I seen what's that Fred? I can't remember. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Either with Fred or Lamar when I used to work at the airport. Fred came through there. I think Fred came through there at the Hartsfield Airport. When I was young, he came through there, and I was like, he didn't even look old, y'all. He didn't even look old like they had him a little older on that show. He was a clean, good-looking man. And you know, like here in Atlanta, you see celebrities. It's just like they another person. You don't go crazy over them. But yeah, I remember All in the Family. Miss them days, y'all. Miss them days. See, people don't realize that at that time we was appreciative. We was appreciative. The national anthem, yeah, the national anthem. When the national anthem to go up, you know, hey y'all, you ain't have a choice. But when that national anthem come out, that TV go off. The TV, look, soon the national anthem come on. Mama didn't have to say, turn that TV off. That got TV gonna go off anyway. No, Mama didn't have to say turn the TV out. That TV we gonna say click. It gonna say shh. All you gonna see is nothing on the TV. Y'all got it made. That's what I was saying, y'all. When I said y'all got it made, now y'all got it made. Y'all young people got it made. Boy, that TV, Mama didn't have to say turn that TV off. Oh shoot, you gonna turn off the TV? That TV gonna go off itself. Oh, y'all don't know. We were disciplined back then, y'all. They disciplined us. We ain't have no choice but to be disciplined. Oh boy. I used to thought it was a real bewitch and I Dream of Jeannie. I told my mom I want to be bewitched. And I Dream of Jeannie, wink, and get anything I want. Oh, boy. I said, Mom, I want to be bewitched. I know she not real, but I want to be bewitched. And then I watch I Dream of Jeannie. Price is Right, and I watched All My Children. Young and the Restless was one of mine. Then Dog Shadow came on Channel 11. Dog Shadow was like a vampire. Man, the Adam Family, the Monsters. I mean, they had us in check. Oh boy, they had us programmed back then. Yeah, they in the courthouse. I wonder what Nick doing in the courthouse. Sitting there looking around crazy through them glasses. Get your mom and daddy like that. Your mama brought you in this world and your daddy helped you. Oh man, all the good cartoons, everything. See, everything that we watched and listening to was life. The music that we listened to was speaking on life. The cartoon was like, you gonna laugh. The Road Runner, Fred Flintstone, families. It was like families. It's about having a good family. And I used to love Wilmer and Daddy. Man, they don't know. See, the stuff that they doing now, it don't bother us because we didn't do it this way. We ain't do it like that. What a dumb. Yeah, Nick did his parents like that. Man, I don't know why he do that. And you know they left money. You know they left him in the will. he ain't gonna never spend no money. He ain't gonna spend no money. That's wrong how he did his parent, man. That is real wrong. That is so wrong. That is so. What is the thing doing? What I'm doing? I'm always doing something, touching something. Killed his parent. Yeah, had some good parents. Look at him. He looked like his mama to me. He favored his dad, but he looked like his mama. And see, y'all, back then, we wanted to get out the house. We wanted to get out the house away from our parents. I wanted to be married, and even know I was wanting to be married, just get married, get out the house. If we didn't like what our parents do, we didn't unalive them and nothing like that. We left. And I ain't been back. I left at 18, went to college. I ain't need nobody there. Already taught me good and everything. Sister Will. Yeah, that sister got everything now. Sister got everything. And his name was on some stuff. He messed that up. Did that to my mama and my daddy like that. I don't even think I'd be all right now, y'all. The parents was rich. Yes. They had to produce a lot of movies, just like you said. And you did your parents like that? If your parents said, hey, can you leave? Can you get off around them people dressed like that, coming there with a hood on your head? Why you coming in there embarrassing, humiliating your parents like that? Nick need him behind whoop. Nick really need. Oh my goodness. He did his parent like that. I can't believe it, y'all. I can't believe it. I don't think they had 14. I don't know how many children they had. I don't know how many children his parents, but I can look it up when I get a chance. Because I would have never thought we would have been here with Nick's parents. Oh my gosh. 2 boys and 2 girls. But Nick, too much money for Nick. Yeah, that's too much money for Nick. And then the girls who they be with, y'all, I would have said, baby, let's dress nice for mama. Let's put on something nice for mom and dad, since they having something at the house. Because, you know, they're going to have important people over there. That's all. I always respect my parents, and my kids respect me right now. They grown, and they don't even cuss in front of me. They so respectful to older people. To young people, they'll hold the door open for them. They'll do stuff like that. I mean, it all depends on the way you raised. I'm surprised Nick did that. I really am. It's nothing could have let me take my parents away from here. Nothing. Because I had good parents. Miss my father right now. Different generation. But you know what? My youngest one, I think my youngest, if I'm not mistaken, crazy word, but he definitely going to answer. That's right, to God. That's right. See, my youngest one, I think he 30, if I'm not mistaken. I can't keep up with him. He just turned 30, and my oldest one 46. And y'all, when y'all meet my kid, they got their own everything they own, and it didn't have nothing to do with me. You know, it had to do with the way I raised them, values and stuff. And but the thing is that they got it going on for themselves. They got their own insurance. They said, Mama, can you take us off your insurance? But nah, but my retirement, I already got everything settled for my kids in case something happened to me. But they got it going on themselves. They got it going on for themselves. And Nick's parents had so much money. I think Nick was in some of his parents' shows when he went in some of the movies that his parents, right, Patricia. One Nick in some In some of the movies, I could never harm my parents. Me either. Me either. Me either. I couldn't do my parent like that. Honey, my kids so strict on me, it don't even make no sense. If I were to meet somebody today, trust me, they gonna have to go through them. And if they don't like you, well, I'm sorry. They see something that I don't see, so I'm gonna have to let you go. I know that's y'all may say that's wrong and stuff, but if my kid don't like it, then I don't like it then. I'm sorry. They see something that I see, and I have to see it a little bit for myself. That's how we work. Oh, what are they doing? He produced Stand By Me. Really? Shirley Blood, Shirley Blind. Oh, so he produced Stand By Me, starring River Phoenix. That was a classic movie. Oh, okay. But I'm saying, wasn't Nick in some of the movies? Nick was in some of the movies. Yeah, Love is Blind, honey. I think Nick did a couple movies with his dad. Man, this is so sad. I'm gonna have to look up this stuff. When Nick did this really kind of like hurt me so bad. When I found out who his father was, man, that really took me out of here. I said, why he do it for? He favored his father a little bit. He favored his father a little bit. But you know, sometimes boys look like their mother. So he favored his father, for the father had blonde hair during that time. Nick got black hair like his mom. He colored it down black. I'm not sure. But I can't believe this. When I heard what Nick did, man, that took my heart. Yeah, when I heard, yeah, I was shocked too. I just talked about him yesterday. I talked about Nick last night. God, he shot me. I wonder why people have to put a gun in their hand. Yeah, they just don't know. It's shocking. And then you talking about what you want to do to yourself after you did this to your parents? Come on, Nick. You got to have some money. You ain't, and you can't just be don't spend all your money to the people. Goodness, Jesus. He probably owe money. He probably owe the people money and want his dad to just to leave. Dad, I need the money. I need some. Dad, I need the money. I need it now. Nobody got to move when you move. I hate that happened. That really hurt me. Money don't buy compassion. That's right. Common sense. Nick looks just like his mom. That's what I say. He looked like his mom. But he kind of favored Rob a little bit. He kind of favored his father a little bit. The way he little, but he favored his mom more. I don't think, Lawrence, that the world is gone. Nick was broke. I just can't understand how he got broke. And then he wanted the parents to pull their money out to give it to him. Yeah, I see Rob in him too. I see Rob, but he favored his mom too. But I see Rob in him too. See, I don't even know how to see Nick got broke doing what he do. You know what he do. And I don't see how they letting that devil, that ain't nothing but the devil, them that control substances is really ain't nothing but the devil. You got to beat that devil though. Yeah, Patricia. Yeah, it's not the world. It's the people in the world. Y'all got a beautiful world out here. We blessed. It's a beautiful world out here. That's okay. Things gonna get better, y'all. things gonna get better. But what they living, what kind of time they living in now that the kids ain't realized that they not in high school no more. What you did in high school, this the real world. When you graduate, a lot of these kids think they nobody raised them, y'all. A lot of these people, they ain't been raised right. But Nick been raised right. I don't know, he just shouldn't even came to his parents' house. Right, we blessed. And my kids are blessed. And my kids are blessed. So you got to, it's the way you got to raise your kids, and you got to keep it real with your kids, how the people in the world is, you know. But you just have to be aware. You have to be aware. Yeah, some of these kids raising themselves learns. Nick has been mentally ill for years. That's what they said. Right. Thank you. That's how I was raised. My dad was in the Air Force. My mom worked for Internal Revenue, and I retired as a teacher. So my kids, they doing good too. But that mental health, I speak on that a lot. That mental, that physical, and emotional health is serious. It's really serious out here. It's real serious. Now Nick knew what he did when he came in front of his parents. Now my kids don't even cuss around me. If y'all come around my kids, y'all wouldn't even know they my kids. They speak different. They speak different. They intelligent. They respectful. The mannerism is so awesome. I didn't teach my 35-year-old. She don't live here, but I didn't teach her how to run a garden. I didn't teach her that. She learned from older people. They be around older people, y'all. They got old souls, but they got young souls too, but they got old souls. See, look at me. He knew what he did. Thank you. I had 5. I had 3 girls, 2 boys. I got 1 son. My youngest one, 30, he's a Mason. And when I hear people talk about Mason and stuff, they not like, in Eastern Stars, they are not like people think they are. It's just, I don't know where they get that. My son said, I don't know where they getting that from. I did real good with my kids. I kept them clean. I taught them. Thank you. I am a kind person. I've been like that. I just respect people, and regardless of what the situation is, if I see somebody about to do something wrong, I say, y'all be careful. Don't be careful what you do. And the young boys call me auntie. Because I was in the gas station. And a young man, the man at the store was talking to told the boy, oh, I can't do you like that. And then I said, I listened to the conversation, and I said, okay, let me get it from him. Can I buy it for him? The boy wanted a cigarette, not a cigarette, but a cigar. But he was 20. You have to be a certain age to buy something at the store. And then I said, I get it for him. He said, thank you, auntie. Because I didn't want to hear all that fuss. And I like the people at the store, and I understand the young man. But the young boy was 21. So, but he just won 25. They got a certain age when you can buy something. And he said, thank you, auntie. It's just, yeah, he was trying to get something, yeah. And I said, that's okay. Can I get it for him? He said, yeah, you can. But I like the people at the store, and they know me as mom. They call me mom. Call me mom. Call me grandmama. Just respect, And I don't see somebody. No, I didn't go. I wasn't gonna go to jail and see if I were older. Yeah, you're right, Patricia. But what's up? Way too fast. But see, the boy was 21, but he wasn't old enough to buy the product, so I could have got it for him. You know what? That's how they were when we back in the days. You know, we stood outside the stove, and certain people went in there and got stuff for us. But I never did smoke. Smoke wasn't on my list. Smoke wasn't on my list. Yeah. But y'all know respect is that respect goes a long way. Wonder what they doing. I just don't like arguing. I just don't like all that fuss. Oh, they packing up, y'all. They packing up. Wait a minute, he moving up or packing up? No, he look like he. Oh, they getting ready to come out. They coming out, y'all. Okay. All right, Patricia. I did it that day because I didn't want them to be fussing. I did it that day. I didn't want all that fuss. I didn't know you couldn't do that. I didn't know I couldn't do that. I wasn't supposed to do that, but I will. I won't, Patricia. I won't do it. Yeah, no. I won't do it anymore. No more. I won't do it again, Patricia. I'm for real. I won't do that again. But they were fussing though. Oh my God. I like, oh my God. Give it to me. Give it to me. Can I get it? Can I get it? And he said, Camper going be mad. He talking about Camper. Camper gonna be mad. You ain't lying. It's something happened to me. Camper, boy. Yeah, because when I spent that on my son, Camper had to come up there with me. Camper will be angry if something happened to me. Yeah, Camper would be, he would be so angry. Come on, y'all, what y'all doing? What going on? What going on? What you seeing there? What's going on out there? What happened? They finished now. They get ready to come out the courthouse. Well, I want to know who's gonna talk to the people. Who's gonna talk to the people? Y'all, I still watch Heat of the Night. I watch Law and Crime. First 48, wonder if he got a private lawyer. I don't know what he gonna need some. I don't see how he got no money to get no private lawyer unless his sister gonna get it for him. I was his sister, I wouldn't do it. Way too fast. They getting ready to come out of there, y'all. Somebody about to come out and speak. Probably one of the attorneys. You know what, Patricia? That made sense what you said. I wonder, do he have a private attorney? But if he do, who is it? Cause he broke. They don't know what to do but keep moving. Look at them. They don't know what to do. Look at them, y'all. They don't know what to do. Some of them people don't went in that courthouse. Patricia said, "Don't do it no more," and I mean it. I wouldn't give him a dime either. Did mama like that, and my dad and my mom like that. Shit, I'm close to my dad too. I love my mama too, but I'm real close to my dad. I wouldn't give him nothing. Let him stay in there. Let him thaw out. I ain't trying to be mean about it, but I'm just saying he need to stand there. He need to stand there. Took my mom and my dad away from me, and it's Christmas time. It's the holiday time. They probably got a Christmas tree up. They probably got grandkids. I don't know. And he shouldn't be broke. He shouldn't be broke. I don't understand how he broke. I don't see how they be spending their money like that. They get ready to come out, y'all. I see them at the front door up there. Protected custody. They didn't mention nothing about protected custody. They didn't mention it. But they were saying that his health wasn't in the right where it's supposed to be. He's thinking about doing a lot of, you know what I'm saying? He think about doing something to himself, but Nick just, oh my gosh, your mama? Yeah, mental illness and mental health is serious. They got to know the difference between both of them. Mental health is your well-being, your health, your overall health, total health. Mental health is part of your health. Is taking care of your body too, but it got a lot to go with mental illnesses. Thank you, way too fast. My health, I'm gonna take care of my health. I wonder what they doing. But people don't realize that exercise and dancing is exercise, walking is exercise. When you get my age, you got to exercise. You got to dance. Sometimes I be dancing I like to dance smooth. I always been a smooth dancer. But it's nothing wrong with dancing, y'all. It's nothing wrong with moving your body. When you get my age, you got to keep going. You got to. Got laying in the bed? No. Yeah, you got to keep moving. You're right, Patricia. Man, I can turn me some now when I get ready do me some TikTok. Now this time I put on me a nice dress. I can't find my other pretty dress that I want to put on. I want to put on a dress, but I'm not gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it probably tomorrow, Friday. Play my little songs, act like I'm at the club in my bedroom, and Complimented be looking at me. They be rolling their eyes at me. Hey, baby. Yeah, honey. Archibald. And y'all, I tell Alexis, the 70s girl, and still getting down with right something, girl, yes. See, one thing about it, if you got grandkids, and you got young, and our kids young too, shoot, you better stay active. I know when I start going to the gym, hey, Bubbles, when I start going to the gym, y'all, you talking about muscle spasm? I ain't never had no muscle spasm. Good God Almighty. I couldn't even walk. I like, what wrong with me? I ain't never experienced this. What is this? Come on now, this is first hearing to take the I told the doctor, I said, I can't even sit down. What in the world? It ain't nothing but a court hearing. They should be taking out, the 70s, honey. I came out of, I got in 8th grade in 73. I think I graduated from high school back in from Booker T. Washington High School in Atlanta in 77. I was the captain of the flag girl. I was one of the fastest girls on the track team. I was the captain. Man, I got my money. I got my money to go to school. I was skinny. I was slim. I was fat. I was smart. Then I had a chance to go to school out of town, but I was a home girl, stay in the house girl and work like that. So I went to Marsh Brown College. Sure did. That was one of the private colleges all the kids were going to. Yeah, them were the days right there. Why in the world take them so long? And by the way, I named my oldest daughter, the 146. I named her from all my children, the Erica, on all my children. And I watched The Price is Right. And The Price is Right, I named my daughter off of one of the cameras that they had on Price is Right called Yashika. You can pronounce her name, Yashika. Oh, okay, you graduated in 73. I was in the 8th grade in 73. Man, I was running track. Yeah, see, back then, that was the good old days back then. That was the good old days. And when I came out of high school in 77, they were just taking the 8th grade out. They made middle school. And then I said, middle school? What? What is a middle school? And then y'all, that's from Nick's father. Majorette, you're a majorette, girl. I was a flag girl, man. I had it. My brother was a drum major at Booker T. Washington High School. And I was a flag girl. I had them girls, honey, stepping pretty. And them flags, I was nice though, y'all. I was nice. Trying to be mean. Know how nice I was. I was so nice, but sure did, girl. Them majorette was doing. I was gonna be a majorette, but y'all started doing all that kind of throwing that baton up and all that kind of stuff. I got a baton right now in my closet. Y'all throwing that baton up in the air, and I said, let me be a flag girl. And then my brother was in the drum. He was the drum major for like 3 or 2 years at Booker T. Washington. I was a flag girl for 2 years, and I was the captain of the track team in the 8th to the 12th grade. Y'all, I was fast. I was running fast at the end, man. Shit, I was fast at the end, but I used to have that little cocky attitude, like what her name? What y'all call that? What the girl name run track? Shakira Richardson. I used to my style was mostly like the girl ran the 200. What her name? Oh, she's so sweet. I used to look at people before I run. I get be ready. And I thought I was so pretty and had my hair fixed pretty and everything. Man, I had it going on back in them days. I'm serious, y'all. All my children ran track except for one. I just had one play soccer. And in the band, he played soccer. Kept my children active. But Nick's father, his father, his show, All in the Family, was one of my shows that I watched in the evening time. I never missed that show. I had to laugh. Y'all, they been in there for a mighty long time at the hearing. I wonder what happened to Nick. They been out there. They been in there a long time. Wow. And my race in high school was the 400, 200, 100, 4x100 relay, 4x4 relay. And then a couple years ago, I used to be a United States track and field official. Wow, that's a lot of work. I used to do the work in the high jump area. Oh man, it was so many heats out there with children. Oh my gosh. And what's the girl named? The Olympic runner. She went to Columbia High School with my daughter. Thanks for your show here. Your kisses. See y'all later. You about to go, Patricia? Okay. It was nice talking to you, baby. And I won't forget what you said. Do not help nobody else like that again. Oh my God, what is Nick doing? Bye, baby. They are taking too long, okay. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay this far. Nick must not been acting right, y'all. The reason why it took them so long, Nick must been there. Nick probably won. Nick, it had to been about Nick. Nick probably wasn't acting right. Them folks getting paid out there. And see, a lot of them people went on the inside, cause look, they gone right there. Unless they don't move up over there. I wonder what they doing. I don't think it would have took that long to do no hearing. The hearing, usually they'll try to get the dates together, you know. Try to get the dates and when they go to court and all that kind of good stuff. Got a holiday coming up, so it's going to push a lot of dates back. Where are they doing? Look at her. They're doing something over there. It's getting cold out there, y'all. See, they doing something over there. They got up. She better put her head on her head, bro. Oh, they getting ready to do something because she's running. Oh, no, she's sitting down. Y'all, we don't wait this long so we can go on and finish waiting. I ain't doing it no way. The dog's taking a nap, so... Nick probably in there freaking out. This is mom and dad. Y'all, he probably in there freaking out. She gone. She packing up. Look like she packing up. Lady right there. They're doing something right there. I wonder what's going on. Let me see, can I find another channel? I hate to move it. don't think I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna keep it right here because everybody channel is saying the same thing. Wow. They doing something. They got these folks professional, boy. They ain't out there being loud and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. Peaceful. Wonder what time they had to be in there. Wonder what time court started. That's another thing too. Commercials. They got a lot of commercials though. Nick Dad always smell them. They not letting any cameras in that courtroom anymore like they used to. It should be a writer in the courtroom. It should be one writer, a reporter. Goodness gracious, what taking so long? It reminds me of the track meets. I don't know what they. I don't know what's going on. If you just joining, y'all, this is Nick Reiner, court hearing at the Los Angeles Justice Center. They've been in there a mighty long time, so he at the Superior Court. He about to go eat lunch. Got his lunch in his hand. He go warm his lunch up. Yeah, what? I wonder what's taking so long. He put his lunch down. Oh, y'all must be coming out. I don't know. Terror storage on the floors, Criminal Justice Center, Superior Court, California. Oh, Lord. They got his stand. That lady been messing with her eyes since we been right here. She got look right. Got look right. Y'all, they moving up. They moving. Unless this is like a rewind. Wait a minute. Let me see something, y'all. Because he already did that one time. Let me see something. I'm scared to move the channel. Y'all, I'm gonna try let me see something. They saying, let me see what they saying right here, y'all. Just being nosy, hold up. Oh shoot, they doing the same thing I'm doing. Let me put my channel back. Oh Lord, let me put it back. Where my channel go? Where I was. Nah, let me get it off of y'all. Y'all, what channel I was on? Hello. Oh my gosh. Go to channel. Hold up, y'all. Let me go back where I was. Oh no. Hold up, y'all. Let me go back to where I was. Oh no, don't. I know I shouldn't have did nothing. Okay. Hold on, y'all. What did I do? Okay, let me go back right here. Okay, let me go back right here, y'all. My fault. Okay, come back. I'm about to come back. Yeah, I ain't gonna touch it no more. Promise you. I'm not gonna touch nothing else. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. No. Oh, see y'all. Oh no, that's the heat of the night. I thought that's it. Hold on, folks. Oh Lord, let me hurry and put it back. Put it back, Lanita. Don't mess up. What happened?
Psychological examinations, court ordered, defense ordered, prosecution ordered. We may see a lot of that as a pathway towards defense. But where we are now is he pushes the arraignment off to January 7th. You know, that's going to be a week after, you know, Christmas, New Year's, all that. And we still haven't seen, you know, the charging document that would be presented at that case that outlines what the state has. After that, within 14 days of the arrest in the state of California, you go to a preliminary hearing, and Ariva can tell you a preliminary hearing is like a mini trial. You can end up not just...
So they did the arraignment for January the 7th.
You may have the opportunity to cross-examine the defense. That's where we would learn the most. But Alan Jackson, as the defense lawyer, has the right to waive the 14 days. We could see that pushed back as well, as what he's doing as a defense lawyer is trying to get his hands on as much discovery as possible, get his experts lined up, find a way towards his core defense strategy, and have the process move a little bit slower while he does that. Since he knows his client isn't getting bail, isn't getting out, he can use that time to his advantage.
And how much time does he have, Ariba? At a certain point, does the judge step in here? And I'm asking this because he's saying don't jump to conclusions, don't rush to judgment. What
Well,
he's
yeah,
saying is a very public and well-known family that has been very transparent and also very open about their son's struggle as he has been.
So y'all, they did the arrangement for the 7th.
But you really
So they did that for the 7th.
Tokens sit in some company's account. They decide how much you can withdraw. And if
So January the 7th, look. They coming out, y'all. That's when they went in there. That's when they first went in there, I guess.
The people.
Mr. Reiner, you have a constitutional and statutory right to a speedy arraignment. Your counsel is requesting that your arraignment be continued to January 7, 2026. Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment so that an arraignment can be heard on January 7, 2026? And this counsel join the waiver? The court finds that the defendant has made a knowing and intelligent waiver of his right to a speedy arraignment, and that is counsel joins in that waiver. Matter set January 7, 2026 for arraignment. Mr. Defendant fails to stand no bail. Anything further on that, please?
I'd like to answer. No, thank you.
Thank you.
So it's January the 27th, y'all. So
I
range.
just have a couple of quick words. First of all, and most importantly, this is a devastating tragedy that has befallen the Reiner family. We all recognize that. Our hearts go out to the entire Reiner family. There are very, very complex and serious issues that are associated with this case. Those need to be thoroughly but very carefully dealt with and examined and looked at and analyzed. And we ask that during this process, you allow the system to move forward in the way that it was designed to move forward. Not with a rush to judgment, not with jumping to conclusions, but with restraint and with dignity and with the respect that this system and this process deserves and that the family deserves. So with that, we are set for January 7th for an arraignment. That's the next court date. And that's all I have to say at this point. There may be more at some other point, but today, we're going to rest on where we stand procedurally, which is this was a continuance of an arraignment. Nothing happened today substantively. We'll be back for an arraignment in the same department on the 7th of January. We'll see you then.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So the range is going to be, it's going to be January the 7th, and nothing happened in court today. So y'all, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. I love y'all. We finally got some type of information.